Hi, hello students of grade 8. How do you do? So hope you are doing great. I am also very fine and sound, and once again I am very delighted, very glad to stand before you through these online classes to give you guidance and instructions on how to write the question and answers that you have at the end of our lesson, first unit reading C, letter to a friend. In our previous video, I have taught you, I have explained you clearly what the lesson is about, right? So the lesson is about the letter that Ramesh wrote to his friend Suresh. They remembered their childhood days and he expressed his feelings about the city life and how his life was going on to his friend Suresh, right? And he was not at all happy with his present life. He was not content and not feeling satisfactory. He was not satisfied of that city life, and he wrote many more things that we have already discussed, and now we should focus on the question and answers that you have at the end of the lesson, and even workbook paragraph questions also. So go through the video, listen the video up to last, so that you will get an idea how to write on your own. So shall we begin? So as I read the first question, open textbooks and look into the first one. So what is the first one? How did Suresh and Ramesh spend their childhood? So in lesson we clearly discussed that Ramesh and Suresh are friends and of course relatives also. I have showed you proof also. Why should they be called as relatives also? Okay, so both Ramesh and Suresh are friends and relatives as well, and they used to spend their childhood in their native village called Manikonda. And how did they enjoy? How did they spend their childhood? They spent their childhood very happily, very joyfully, right? They played together. So Suresh and Ramesh spent their childhood joyfully by playing together, by doing homeworks together, by going to school together and coming back to home together. And they used to sit in the front row always, side by side, next to Suresh. Ramesh will sit always, and they used to play in the garden and in the moonlight, and they used to go for swimming in their local tank on every Sunday, and they went on to tour to Koil Sagar, tour to Sri Sailam. Yes, those trips were memorable. Still they were cherishing about the time, about the memories that they had during that trips. So they didn't remember, right? And Ramesh told that he still could able to hear the roaring of the Krishna river, and he also remembered the tall trees that he had seen on the hills in Koil Sagar. And even he visited Krishna river dam that he didn't forget. Even he was grown up, even he got married, he did not forget all these things. And even they have celebrated festivals like Diwali and Dasara. So this was the style they used to spend during their childhood. So by single line we can conclude that they used to spend their childhood very happily, joyously and joyfully. They enjoyed a lot in all the ways, in whatever possible ways they enjoyed in all the ways. So this was answer for the first question. Let us move on to the second question. The question is, why did Ramesh family move to city? See, Ramesh and Suresh used to live in their village Manikonda, but Suresh, of course, was still living in Manikonda village, but Ramesh moved to city. Why? That is the question. So, can you guess out? Any guess? So, very simple answer. Ramesh got a job at Microsoft, the software company in Hyderabad. So, as he got job, as he became a job holder, he definitely should migrate from Manikonda to Hyderabad, right? In order to do job, in order to grab that opportunity, he must move to Hyderabad. And not only he, but also his wife also got job at Dell company, which is also in Hyderabad. So both of them are job holders, are employees, and they both got jobs in Hyderabad, and they cannot travel from Manikonda to Hyderabad all the day long or every time. every day. So it is very hard. So in order to be convenient, due to the comfortability, due to their comfort, they shifted themselves to Hyderabad, so that it will be very comfortable for them to attend duties on time. So this was the main reason. Next, let us move on to the third question. What is third question? What change did you observe in Ramesh? It means the change when he was a little boy and the change when he was living in a city life. So you have to note down the differences. That is what the question. What change means? He had spent his life in his village Manikonda, and now he is spending his life in the old city Hyderabad. So what are the major changes that came in Ramesh between this village life and city life? So shall we discuss the answer now? So first change, in village Ramesh used to spend his time by playing, by being with friends, enjoying time with them. And even there is a coordination among all the friends to do homeworks or to play or to do anything else. But now, whereas in city, he became quite busy. He was leading a busy life, always on his toes, means busy. Because he was a software employee working in a software company, Microsoft. And we have seen in the textbook that they have to start early in the morning from their home to attend the jobs, and they will come back to homes in the evening, or sometimes it might be night also. And how they will be by the time they come back to homes? How will they be? They will be dead tired. All their strength and energy will be exhausted. They are no more active at the end of the day. By the evening they will be very passive, very tired. Even wife also same, she will go to work early in the morning, and even with the tired faces, being deadly tired, she will come back to home, and both will come almost fall the same time, but they won't even show interest to talk with each other, because they were already tired and they don't want to spend time being talking with each other. They want to take rest and to be relaxed. See, husband is not willing to talk with wife because he was very tired and he wanted to sleep, he wanted to take rest. And the same situation for wife also. So they even did not spend time with their only son. See how drastic situation it is, right? So they are leading a busy life in the city. So this was possible answer. And they were leaving their child, their baby, at the baby care center, because nobody was present at home to take care of their son. So a baby care center is an organization who take care of the baby. So they will leave the child at the baby care center, and while coming back to home, they will pick the baby from the baby care center and they will take along with them. They will drive them to home. So this was the life. He could hardly find some time to spend with the family, or to go out for shopping, or to go out to explore the world, to visit some places. He couldn't find, he hardly finds time even to talk on cell phone with relatives and friends who live in Manikonda village. He couldn't find time to do all these things. See, when his own friend, best friend, childhood friend visited Hyderabad, he was unable to meet him as he had an urgent meeting. So the life is always urgent, busy in city. But he didn't like such type of life, right? He liked, or he loves his life, how he spent in his native village Manikonda. Let us move on to fourth question. Do you think Ramesh is happy in the city? Why? So already I have told, obviously Ramesh is not happy indeed in the city, because it is a very busy life. He doesn't have even time to spend with his own kid. He doesn't have time to talk with his wife. He does not have time to call to his parents who live in Manikonda village. I did not have time to write letters for his loved ones or relatives who live far away from him. And people work like machines. They always should go to offices very early in the morning and up to late in the night. they have to work and they will come back with faded faces, with tired faces, right? By the time they come to home, they just want to sleep, that's all. They won't even take proper food because they don't find time to cook and eat also. So they cannot enjoy their dishes also. They cannot spend even with their own family members. This was the lifestyle that they are spending, they are leading in such a big city, Hyderabad. So he was not happy, not content, not satisfied with the life in Hyderabad. And what about his son? His son was very lonely. Yes, he will be left in the baby care center, and in the evening they will come, and in the evening also parents will not talk to him because they want to be relaxed and they want to take rest. So they won't show interest to talk with their son. So he feels very lonely, monotony it is called as. Monotony means to be lonely, to feel boring. He always sits in front of computer and wants to play games, and computer became his friend, his colleague, his classmate, right? His loved one, because there is no one to spend time with him. So he loved computer, he loves to play games in the computer, and he doesn't know even the difference between neighbor and uncle. He calls neighbor as uncle and he calls his own relative uncle as also uncle, but he doesn't know what the difference between these two persons are. So such a drastic situation, such a drudgery life that they are leading in the town. So by showing these reasons, we can easily say that Ramesh was not at all happy with his life in the city. Okay, children, let us move on to the very last question, that is the fifth one. What made Ramesh write to Suresh? So write a letter to Suresh. So simply why? So what made is equals to why. Why did Ramesh write a letter to Suresh? So the simple answer is, it is mentioned in the very beginning part of our lesson. So some days before some days, his best and childhood friend Suresh came to Hyderabad, and Ramesh is already living in Hyderabad and he was doing job at Microsoft, right? So he informed Ramesh that he was coming to Hyderabad. Who informed? Suresh informed, dear friend Ramesh, I am coming to your city, Hyderabad. Please come to the station and receive me. He sent a message and he came to Hyderabad, Suresh. So Ramesh assured that he would come to station to welcome him, to receive him. But he failed to come. He was unable to come, and we know the reason. As Ramesh had an urgent meeting in his office, he was unable to come to the station and welcome his best friend Suresh. As he failed to meet his friend when he came to Hyderabad, he wrote a letter asking for an apology, asking to forgive him. Who asked to forgive whom? Ramesh asked to forgive himself, right? He wrote a letter to forgive himself, right? Ramesh came to know that Suresh came to Hyderabad, but he could not meet him because of his busy work. He felt monotonous means very boring. He felt so boring and thought to get some relief. He wanted to be relaxed and want a sigh of relief. So he thought to write a letter. That is why he started writing a letter. He remembered his childhood memories, his school days, his joyful days that he spent in his village, and their tours and trips to Koil Sagar and Nagarjuna Sagar, Srisailam, right? And so to refresh his mind from the busy life, to make himself active, to feel happy at least for some time by remembering the joyful childhood days, he started writing a letter. So first reason, as he was unable to meet his friend Suresh when he came to Hyderabad, he wrote a letter asking for an apology. And the second reason why Ramesh wrote a letter is to get some relief, to be relaxed by remembering his childhood days, joyful days, by writing a letter to his friend. So these are the major reasons why Ramesh wrote a letter to his friend Suresh. So these are possible answers for the textbook, and let us discuss workbook paragraph questions. So kindly open workbooks as I start the first paragraph. So open your materials, turn your workbooks to page number 23. There you can find passage A. first paragraph and 5 questions under that first paragraph for the lesson letter to a friend. So paragraph is first 2 paragraphs from our lesson have been taken here and they made as a paragraph, and 5 questions are there. So first question, why did Ramesh apologize to Suresh? Apologize means to ask for forgiveness, to ask someone to excuse you. See, if I made some mistake, then I have to ask for forgiveness. I have to ask that person to whom I have done a wrong, to whom I have done a mistake. Definitely I must ask that person to forgive me, to excuse me, right? So simply saying sorry. So here Ramesh told sorry to Suresh. Why? That is the question, and answer is very simple. When Suresh came to Hyderabad, Ramesh could not meet him, right? Because of urgent meeting in his office. So he failed to meet his best friend Suresh who came from Manikonda. That is why he had asked an apology in the beginning of the letter, and there was no other answer for that question. Let us move to the next one, which is the second one. Where did they spend their childhood days? Very simple answer. So they spent their childhood days in Manikonda village. They liked that village very much. They love, even especially Ramesh was missing badly. What was he missing? The joyful days and his village, his family, his relative. He missed everyone. He missed everything in their village, right? He loved and likes that, but he was unable to go there because he could not find time to go there, and even he could not get time to talk with them on telephone also. That was the lifestyle of Ramesh. He was so busy in the city Hyderabad. Let us move to the third question. What kind of stories did their grandpa use to tell them? Here them refers to Ramesh and Suresh. When they were little children, they were told bedtime stories by their grandparents, especially by their grandfather. See, when they were put to the bed to sleep, his grandfather lay beside them and he used to tell stories related to princes and warriors and village boys. So 3 types of stories total. One is related to princess. I already told the meaning while explaining the lesson. So princess means about kings or about the family members of kings. Royal members or members in royal family are known as prince. So stories about the members in royal family, in king's family, and stories about wars. How dare were they and how they used to fight in the wars and battles, how they handled the pressure, how they defeated the enemies. Such type of stories will be told to them to be brave. The grandfather wants to encourage his grandchildren Ramesh and Suresh. That is why he used to tell such type of stories, and stories about their native local village boys. So 3 types of stories were told to these 2 kids Ramesh and Suresh by their grandfather. Let us move on further. The 4th question, where does Ramesh work now? It is very simple question. Ramesh works at Microsoft in Hyderabad. So what is Microsoft? Microsoft is a software company, world famous company, multinational company. Okay, next one. The last question, that is 5th. How can you say that city life is quite busy? We should give proof why city life is quite busy. There are many proofs that we have discussed from the life of Ramesh. See, he doesn't have time to talk with his parents, friends and relatives who are in Manikonda because he could hardly find time, almost no time for him to call. And one more drastic thing is he could not spend time with his own son who was very little, and he badly needs his parents' presence, but they were unable to gift their presence to their kid. So they are leaving their baby, their son, at baby care center. See, someone is taking care of the baby on receiving the payment. So he was not grown up in the presence of his own parents. They are giving some money to an organization called Baby Care Center, and they are asking them to build up, to grow up, or to bring up their child, the only child. That you have to notice that. And one more thing, they start very early in the morning to reach offices. And when will they come back to homes? In the evening or even in the nights they will come back to their homes. And this is also one of the evidences that we can say clearly that city life is quite busy. These are the major reasons. And they did not have time to sit together and to talk so lovingly and affectionately. Husband doesn't have time to spend with wife, and vice versa. Wife doesn't have time to spend or to sit together. So they did not have time to spend together as a family, to eat together, to go for outings together, or to go to a parks, or to go for a shopping together. Such type of lifestyle they are leading, and by that we can say city life is quite busy. So these are possible answers for the first paragraph, 5 questions. Let us move to the next page, page number 24. There you can find paragraph questions for second passage. So I am not going to read the passage totally because I won't get that much time to read the passage. You have to read the passage. Don't come to questions directly without reading the passage. So you are not supposed to skip the passage. You have to read, because when you read more and more times, then you will understand more and more. Yes, so by listening one time, by reading on yourself one time, by reading in workbooks one time, so you have to read numerous times so that everything will be preserved in your mind. That will be so good for you if you read number of times. So go through the passage. Now come back to the questions, which is in page number 24, the first one. Why were they appreciated by their science teacher? Here the word they refers to Ramesh and Suresh. So their science teacher appreciated both of them. And do you know why? That is the answer. In lesson we have discussed that they participated in district level science fair, district level science exhibition. Not only in that, we have also discussed that they used to take part in all the events that were being conducted in school and outside school also. They didn't even miss at least a single event. Every occasion, for every event, their participation will be mandatory and essential. See, they are very much interested to participate. Even that will be an inspirational source for you. You should also participate. Your participation must be essential in all the events and occasions that will be conducted in our school as well. So get inspiration from such type of stories. By listening to those stories, you should give active participation in all the events that we conduct in our school. Okay. So why did his teacher appreciated them, both Ramesh and Suresh? Very simple. When they participated in district level science fair, in district level science exhibition, and when they got first prize, they were appreciated by their teacher, Padmanabhaya sir. Name is also mentioned in the lesson. So Padmanabhaya sir appreciated Ramesh and Suresh as they got first prize in district level science exhibition. This was accurate and fine answer for the second question. Let us move on to the third question. Why does the writer still remember their tour to Sri Sailam? See, 2 places they have been toured in the lesson. They went to Koil Sagar. They went on a picnic to Koil Sagar, and their tour to Sri Sailam was memorable. Memorable means unable to forget. Still they are cherishing. They are remembering their trip to Sri Sailam, because there, what did they see? They have seen hills with huge and tall trees which are almost touching the sky. The trees seems they are touching the sky, but in fact they are not touching. The author's meaning is that the trees are very tall in nature. So that is what he wanted to convey through that line. They are not touching the sky. It seems as if they are touching the sky, but in reality the trees are very tall. So they have seen very green hills which are filled with trees, and they have seen dam there, Krishna river dam, and they have heard the sound of water flow. Even still he could able to listen, remember the roaring sound of Krishna river. He mentioned that in the letter, right? So as they have seen green hills which were covered with tall trees, and as they have seen the roaring of Krishna river dam in Srisalem, they were unable to forget their trip to Srisalem. And that is why the reason, this is also main reasons why Ramesh told that his tour to Srisalem was memorable, was unforgettable. Okay, let us move on to the next question. Fourth one. I wonder at my child's silence. Why does the writer say so? If you observe carefully, quotation marks are used there because it is a direct speech. Ramesh is directly speaking with Suresh in a letter. So I wonder, it means he was so surprised. Ramesh was so surprised because his kid, his son, was always silent. He doesn't show interest to talk with his parents. So why does Ramesh say like that? It is very simple. During the daytime, when he wants to talk with his parents, they will not be at home. They will be away from home. They will go out to do their jobs. And when they come back in the evening, they will bring his son from the baby care center along with them, right? They will bring their son along with them. So when they come to home in the evening from office, on the way there will be baby care center. So they will pick him in the baby care center and they will drive to home. So this was their daily routine. And by the time they came to home in the evening, he was so happy. At least he was expecting that his parents would spend some time with him, but they won't spend because they were already exhausted. Their strength, their activation, their activeness totally vanished. They don't have interest to talk with their son. That is why he was so silent. He remains silent always because in the morning they will be so hurry in preparation, in preparing lunch, in preparation of going to office to do some little bit works to make them ready to go to office. And in the evening they will be so tired and they cannot spend time. Even if they were in home together, they won't talk to each other as they were very tired. They will eat and sleep. That are the only things that they do. So he is always alone. He is always feeling boring because in the morning they are not spending time with him, and during the daytime he was at the baby care center, and during night time, even though parents were at home, they won't talk with him because they were very tired. That is why he remains silent always. He doesn't talk with his parents. He sits in front of the computer and he loves to play games. He was spending his time, he was passing his time like that because he doesn't have any companion to talk or to spend some time. That is why he was spending with the machine. That is why he became like a machine, being silent always. Okay, that was possible answer for fourth one. And fifth one, for him means for Ramesh's son. He doesn't know the difference between neighbor and uncle. For him, uncle and neighbor are the same. Why does the writer, so the writer here refers to Ramesh. Why did Ramesh say like that? Because he never noticed or he never went to his relatives' homes or his uncle's home. They always stay in the Hyderabad and they won't even get time to talk with their relatives, friends and families who live far away from them. So if they want to talk, who will be there in the next house? Neighbors will be there. So they don't know, or especially Ramesh's son, Ramesh's kid doesn't know who his relatives are because they never came to Ramesh's home and Ramesh's family had never been to their relatives or uncle's house. That is why he doesn't really know who his uncle was. That is the main reason. His kid, Ramesh's son, did not know who his uncle was. He thought that he used to talk sometimes with the man who lives nearby, who lives in the next house. That is why he thought that the man who is living in the next home was his uncle. Because his real uncle, his relative, will never come to Ramesh's home and Ramesh will not take his son to his uncle's home. That is why he didn't talk with his uncle in the past time. He never talked with his uncle before. He always used to talk sometimes with parents, sometimes with neighbors. That is why he thought neighbors are relatives. Neighbors are his relatives. That is why he called them as uncle. He doesn't know the difference, of course. So these are the possible answers for 2 paragraph questions. Hope you understand. Go through the video again. If you don't understand, raise your doubts and queries, and don't forget that you should write everything on your own. You should not copy answers from backside of material or from keybook also. So try to write on your own. That will be so useful for you. If you write everything on your own, you can score in the exams very easily, and you need not to by heart, because everything will, if everything is in your mind, then why should we by heart something? So there is no need. That is why I am insisting all of you, everybody, to write on your own. Hope you will do that. Okay, let us meet in the next class.